Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story of international drama, last-minute chaos, and some serious accusations flying back and forth. This all revolves around a highly anticipated debate at the prestigious Oxford Union that was supposed to happen on November 27th but ended up collapsing into a public blame game. The motion on the table was a spicy one. This house believes that India's response to Pakistan is a populist strategy sold as security policy. Things got messy right from the start. The Indian side was initially supposed to be represented by some very high-profile figures, including former Army Chief General Naravane and Dr. Subramanian Swamy. However, just 2 days before the event, they had to pull out due to unavoidable commitments. This sent the Indian team scrambling for replacements. Indian speaker and lawyer Sai Deepak, who was already on board, managed to quickly assemble a new team from within the UK, including Manu Khajuria and Pundit Satish K. Sharma. They were all set to argue India's case. But then, just hours before the debate, the whole thing fell apart. Sai Deepak shared a detailed account on social media, explaining that he received a call telling him the Pakistani delegation, which included prominent figures like Hina Rabbani Kar and Khawaja Muhammad Asif, hadn't even landed in London yet. Hearing this, the Indian team decided it was pointless to travel to Oxford and abandoned their journey. This is where the story takes a bizarre twist. Sai Deepak later claimed he received confirmation that the Pakistani delegation had in fact landed and was already checked into a hotel in Oxford. This led him to launch a blistering attack, accusing the Pakistani side of deserting the battlefield even before the battle begins and suggesting they lacked the courage to face a live debate. He didn't hold back his criticism of the Oxford Union's leadership either, pointing out that the union's president and treasurer were both of Pakistani origin. He accused them of allowing the prestigious institution to be dragged in muck and become a mouthpiece for the Pakistan High Commission. Adding to the Indian side's narrative, politician Priyanka Chaturvedi also chimed in, tweeting that Pakistan was crying again and had once more proved to be liars. Now, let's look at the other side of the coin. The Pakistan High Commission in London released a completely different version of events. Their official statement claimed that it was the Indian delegation that had withdrawn at the last minute. They framed this as a walkover for the Pakistani side, suggesting that India lacked the confidence to defend its security policies in a neutral and intellectually rigorous debate. They conveniently failed to mention that the original high-profile Indian speakers had pulled out days earlier. So, who do you believe? Was it a deliberate Pakistani gambit to avoid a tough debate, as Sai Deepak alleges, or did the Indian side get cold feet and withdraw, as the Pakistan High Commission claims? One thing is for sure. What was meant to be a serious intellectual discussion descended into a farce, with both sides accusing the other of dishonesty and cowardice. It's a classic case of he said she said on an international stage, leaving the Oxford Union caught in the middle of the fallout. What do you guys think really happened here? Let me know your theories in the comments below. It's a messy situation and it seems the real debate is now happening online instead of at Oxford. Thanks for watching, and if you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into current events. See you in the next one.